Hi, it's Terry from No Crumbs Left, and today I'm in the kitchen with Icelandic Provision Skyr working with their vanilla flavor, and we've got Hasselback apples with a cardamom cayenne crumble. Let's go. So let's start with apples. I like Honeycrisp or Braeburn. I wanted to keep it kind of healthy, so what I've got is coconut sugar, coconut oil, pecans, and oats. And I love the spice profile. It's cardamom, cayenne, cinnamon, and then of course salt just brings everything together. So here's what we're gonna do. Cut the apple in half. And then I am going to cut out just a bit of this. Just work carefully. So what I've got is on this peeler, there's a little bit of an apple core, which I love. So let's just take out that little bit and let me show you again what I did. I'm gonna use this paring knife and I'm gonna kind of cut out this. If you have just an apple core, this is a fabulous time to use it, but you can also just take your time with a paring knife and ease it out. Now the next step is I use this little bit of an apple core in my peeler and get out that middle, and there we go, it's fantastic. I'm gonna cut the same way that the core is. I'm gonna put this core down, even though there's no core, and I've got these chopsticks, and they're just going to help me from cutting all the way through. And you can do them with it or you can not, whatever you prefer. So what you want to do is cut as thin as you can. And why the chopsticks? Because it helps you to stop the knife and to not cut through it. So what you want to do is cut as thin as you can. And why the chopsticks? Because it helps you to stop the knife and to not cut through it. So you just keep going. Make sure the knife hits each time just as thin as you can until you go all the way through. So I'm going to peel this, and you might say, well, why didn't you peel it before? Well, I did it, and guess what? It's not nearly as easy to see how to cut them. You can really see the cuts in the red. So we got the coconut oil just heated. Let's get the coconut sugar. Start to stir it up, and then I'm going to add in the other elements. I'm going to add the pecans. So as I'm mixing, let's add that in. I'm going to mix it all up, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the spices, and that's cayenne, so try to separate it out. Mix well, and then let's get the cardamom, salt, and the cinnamon. So what we've got is we're going to put about a spoonful. And it's going to fall, but just sort of a nice, a little bit under a tablespoon, just sort of put it in and press it down. By the way, I put a little coconut oil underneath this to grease the pan. Here it is, looks perfect. What we're going to do now is cover it, and we're going to get it into the oven. So it's been 20 minutes. What I'm going to do now is peel this off, and we're going to cook it another 20 minutes. And look at that. Oh, it smells amazing. So extra juice. So what I'm going to do is just baste these apples a little bit. And this is going to add to a lovely little sweetness and make the apples kind of nice and brown. So about 30 minutes is going to be good, but feel free to very gently, poke it. I frankly don't want mine super mushy. I want a little body to it, so I can see that this is just perfect. And finished product, how great does this look? I'm so excited I get to have an entire apple. Let's go ahead and put the vanilla flavor on. Oh boy, look at that steaming delicious apple. Can't wait to dig in. And if you've never tried the vanilla, oh, it's an absolute must do. You could take my recipe from the other month for the smoothie and add this in. Finished product, I love it.